Hello friends, welcome to my video. Today we're going to be doing kind of like a life update, chatty type video because there's been some changes as in our new location. A lot has been going on, a lot has changed, a lot is still kind of changing, and it's been a journey. I've been meaning to film this video for a few weeks now. I just really have been bombarded by a bunch of stuff. It's been an entire process, an entire ordeal, and getting to this point has been an utter mess. It really has. But it's all coming together. Everything is happening. It's all happening. Everything's good. Everything is good. Everything is working out slowly but surely. So first, let's talk about the location. Right now, I am currently living with my dad. I would be living with my dad Monday through Friday and then going back home on the weekends to work and whatnot, see my other family, like my mom and all of them, on the weekends. But I ended up moving in with my dad because I am going back to school. I am going to be going to school for cosmetology, and it's going to be an interesting ride. I'm going to be going to school for 2 semesters. I have already finished a semester of cosmetology back in Kansas, and now I'm going in Oklahoma. So it's going to be a little bit of a different experience. There's going to be different things that I am actually learning. I'm going to be learning the Oklahoma law instead of the Kansas laws for cosmetology and all of that. So that'll be different and an interesting thing to kind of see the differences between the two. I've already been made aware of quite a few other differences between Oklahoma and Kansas. But anyway, I start school tomorrow. Yeah. I wasn't really expecting it to be so early in the month of August. I was expecting it to be later because back in Kansas, we don't start school until like the 17th, 18th, and here I start on the 8th. For me, cosmetology has been kind of an utter nightmare. I decided to go to cosmetology school because it is honestly the best option for me, and it'll also help me get to where I would like to be in my life and in my career, and it will help support all of that. My mother is a cosmetologist, so I've kind of gotten like an inside peek into what that is like, what to expect, and all of that. And she also agrees that with everything that I want to do and accomplish in my life, this is kind of the best way to go about it. However, I cannot say that it has been a smooth ride for me. It seems like every single time I make any sort of progress or I start taking steps in order to get me to school for cosmetology, it's been nothing but wall after wall after wall. And my first semester experience with cosmetology was an utter nightmare, and it just wasn't good. And I just want to state that it wasn't cosmetology itself, because I actually really enjoy cosmetology. I really enjoyed doing and learning the different aspects of cosmetology. However, it was the people there and the instructors, and it was just not a good place for me. It was just not a good environment for me. But I have gone to this new school that I'm going to be attending a few times, and everyone there is very lovely. They've been super helpful for me. They've answered all of my questions. My teacher, one of my instructors, even sat down with me for about an hour today to go over what to expect from the program, where they're kind of thinking about placing me, since I am only going to be with them for 2 semesters, and I haven't been to cosmetology school for a bit of time. So she really sat down with me to make sure that we were both on the same page, that we both felt the same way, and that everything was going to be going smoothly. And she told me what to expect from her program and the people around me, and also gave me some information about school tomorrow. But even with everyone being super lovely at the school, I have still hit a ton of roadblocks, and it's been a lot. It's been a lot, and it's been really, really stressful. And I'm not gonna lie, I've had a lot of like anxiety and anxiety attacks from it. I'm the kind of person that embraces change. However, I'm utterly terrified of it, and I'm not a big fan of it. I want to travel. I love to travel. I love to go new places and experience new things. However, when it comes to completely changing everything about my life and what I'm doing, it is very nerve-wracking for me, and I don't handle it very well. I didn't bring all of my stuff with me to my dad's. I only brought the things that I use on a regular basis, on a daily basis, things that I can't do the things that I want to do, such as film my videos, take my Instagram photos, write and read. I did bring, as you can see back there, I brought a bunch of books with me. I brought my TBR with me so that I have all of the books that I want to read this month. And that's really stressful for me though, that my stuff is not here. Like, I'm definitely an introvert in that aspect, in that I like to have my space with my things that I can just kind of retreat into. My room is always kind of like my sacred space, my personal bubble, and not having my stuff with me is a little unsettling, but I think that I have enough of my stuff with me that it'll be okay. It'll be fine. And I think it'll also be fine in the fact that I'm gonna be home with all my stuff every weekend, so it'll be fine. Everything's gonna be great. And it's not like I'm not home per se, because I am at my dad's house. Like, this is like another home for me, so I'm still with family. I'm still surrounded by people who are there for me all the time and that I can go to. And so it's fine. It's just in my brain, I panic. With all of that, I am in a new town. I am in a new space. I am surrounded by new people. I don't have any friends here, so it's definitely different, because back where I'm from, I know just about everyone in town, and moving to a place where no one knows me is kind of both nerve-wracking and exciting, because that just means that I can meet a whole bunch of new people and have a whole bunch of new experiences, and I'm excited about that because I'm going to be here for 9 months, and in my head that feels like a relatively short time, but at the same time I know that that's actually quite a long time, and there's a lot of growth and change that I foresee myself kind of going through and happening within this 9-month span. It's kind of like an overhaul of my entire life, and it's kind of crazy. I feel like there's going to be a lot of change that's going to happen in this next 9 months. I'm not really sure why, but I just kind of have this feeling that at the end of this 9 months, I'm not going to be quite the same person that I was, or I am now, filming this video. I don't really know why. I think that in a way I will be very much still like myself, obviously. Like, I don't think I'm gonna become like this completely different person. My life's gonna be altered drastically for the rest of my life. But at the same time, it totally feels like that. I'm changing a lot of things now that I'm here. I went and I got a gym membership today. I plan on going to the gym quite frequently, so exercise is definitely becoming a bigger part of my life. I also plan on kind of changing how I eat and really focusing on my passions and getting my writing done, filming more videos, growing my platform, and growing within myself. Spending more time with my own presence and spending more time learning the things that I've kind of been putting off and that I've kind of been letting fall to the wayside. And it's exciting. It really is. I feel like I'm going to learn a lot about myself in this next 9 months. I feel like I'm going to change in ways that are going to be very beneficial for my life. And it's definitely bizarre. It's a weird feeling because, like, I really don't have any reason to feel this way. I don't really have any, like, nothing has happened or altered or anything aside from my location. And I think a big part of it is that I'm going to have a lot more time on my hands. Yes, I'm going to be going to school for the majority of the day. I'm going to be going to school from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. However, I'm not working throughout the week. So by 4 o'clock, I'm done. And then I have a bunch of time after school where I can really focus on my passions and what I love. And I can study tarot, I can study writing, I can actually finish my book, I can film and edit videos, I can go through and do photo shoots, I can take my camera and I can go explore the town and take a bunch of photos that I wouldn't be able to do if I was doing a bunch of other things. And ultimately, I think that that's why I decided not to audition for the Neowalla musical this year. I have been a part of it every year, with I guess the exception of one, now two, since I was a junior in high school. It was a really hard decision for me not to audition for Shrek because I really wanted to. I really wanted to audition. I really wanted the chance to play Fiona. I really wanted that opportunity, or to try, because, you know, like, obviously there's no guarantee that I would be Fiona. But I think, like, there are a ton of other roles in that show that I would love to play, such as the dragon, and I think even Pinocchio would have been a lot of fun. But I kind of had to sit back and decide for myself that, you know, for 9 months I'm going to be going to school and working. I love performing, don't get me wrong. Absolutely love it. However, I was performing when I went to cosmetology school the first time. And while, yes, I was learning, I was doing very well. I had straight A's in school and I wasn't falling behind or anything. But I was exhausted and I really didn't have any time to kind of just relax and be with myself. And I knew that what I wanted for this 9 months was to really be able to focus on my schooling so that I can make sure that I'm getting my license in May, and so that I can put my effort and my energy and my heart into all of the other things in my life that I am building and that I'm creating and that I am working towards. I am really throwing myself into writing right now and reading. I'm reading so much, learning different things and building my craft. I'm going through and finding what it is that I want to do, where I want my time to go. I'm setting my priorities here. And while performing is definitely something that I love and I absolutely adore, and I love putting my time and energy into that as well, I just know that right now the responsible thing to do is to really put my energy into my schooling and my writing. And I don't feel like I would be able to do that if I did Shrek. So I decided not to audition, and I have some slight regrets about not auditioning, but then at the same time I know it is the best choice for me. I know that that was ultimately the best thing for me to do for myself, and I think that when I get to the end of the 9 months that I will definitely thank myself, because I think I'm gonna have my hands full with what I've already got, and I don't want to overwhelm myself. I want to be a little bit easier on myself. I tend to be a bit of a workaholic. I end up piling so much onto my plate that I overwhelm myself, and then I have a hard time completing or doing much of anything, and I just get really burnt out because I just say yes to just everything, and I just pile it and pile it and pile it on until I feel like I'm being successful, that I'm being productive. But I kind of just need to learn how to pace myself and be content with, you know, having more free time and not filling my space with a bunch of tasks, because I definitely do that. If I have a day off, I don't really take that day off. I just kind of fill it with a to-do list. I fill it with a bunch of stuff to do. And while that is good in some aspects, because then I am very productive all of the time. I then noticed that the quality of what I'm putting out is not as great, and I noticed that that's when I kind of start to fall off and I don't really want to do much of anything. And I noticed that I start to kind of just fall into this weird sort of depression, and I'm trying to avoid that. I don't need that. I've had enough anxiety and stress in the past few weeks trying to get everything ready for cosmetology school than I need at all right now. I guess I just wanted to make this video to kind of let you guys know what's going on with my life, and so that, you know, maybe in 9 months I'll come back and look at this and see how I'm feeling now, or maybe I'll make another video in 9 months and let you know what all has changed about me, and if anything, if I have accomplished any of my goals, or if I have gotten anywhere, if I got my license. You know, my license is going to change a lot for me. It'll pay for my classes that I want to, all of the different classes that I want to take. It'll pay for me to be able to go travel. It'll help me to publish my books, to go on different tours that I want to go on, and ultimately it'll help me to be able to create the life that I want to create, be able to go through it and do all of the things that I want to do in my life, and not be strapped down to a job that doesn't fulfill me and that doesn't really bring me joy. It's definitely a process, and it's definitely something that will take time, and I don't know. I guess I just wanted to come and let you guys know that things are changing in my life, and I have been struggling for the past 2 weeks with it. I've been struggling a lot, and I've been resisting a lot, and I think I've kind of come to this point where I'm just kind of like letting it happen. I'm letting it go, and you know, I'm just kind of like flowing with it, whereas I was freaking out. But now that I'm here and I've kind of gotten settled in, and I've talked to the school, talked to my instructors, I have all of my paperwork turned in, and all of the board information is being sent out, and everything is coming together very slowly but surely, and I'm feeling a little bit better about it. I'm feeling a little bit better about all of it. That's basically all I got for you guys. That's what's going on with me right now. That's partly why I haven't had any videos up. That's why my vlogs have kind of ceased. I've just been dealing with a lot, having to run a bunch of errands all the time, calling different people, making sure that everything's where it needs to be and where I need to be. And really contemplating a lot of things in regards to my life and where I want it to go and what I want to do. And I think I have quite a few more answers now, and now that everything's settling, a lot more answers are coming, and it's exciting. It really is. Everything's so exciting. I know that this video kind of has like a very stressful kind of feel to it, but everything's good. Everything's good. Everything's going well. I am going to be starting up my vlogs again. I think I am going to start one today, and they will be up, I believe, every Monday. I am hoping to have at least one other video every week, so you'll be getting 2 videos from me a week. That is my current plan, but I'm kind of just feeling it out for right now, kind of just trying to find what works best for me, and I'll know more once school starts with all of that schedule and seeing how all of that plays into it, and figuring out my own schedule and my own what's working, what's not working for me. But I know for sure that you will at least get a vlog every week, if not another video of some sort, whatever I feel like posting. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. If you liked this video, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know how you're doing down in the comments below, because I'd love to check in with you guys. I haven't really talked to you guys in a while. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good month. It's gonna be a good 9 months. And I look forward to kind of sharing my growth and my process with you guys on here through my vlogs. And we'll see you guys later. Bye.